Brother James Jackson L. Question is, where can I pay dues for this Munra job? What is the name of the book website you have so I can purchase some Moorish literature? Salam. All Moorish literature you can get khalifamedia.com, khalifamedia.com, Moorish Civil Letter.net, or Abdullah El Talib Mozi Bey, etymology/masonry, and he'll come up. Abdullah Bey /masonry/ Moorish Civil Letter. And RV Bay Publications. You go there and you can get yourself organized with literature. As far as dues, if you are a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America in Canaanland, when you become a member of the temple, it's $25 dues, or whatever else you want to put. Right? But the minimum is 25 notes. Right? If you have notes, some people do donations of things or whatever, you know what I mean? Toilet paper, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever connections they have, they use to make sure that, you know what I mean? Whatever. If you're an honorary member of Canaanland Temple, dues are not a demand or an obligation, because our perspective is that if you're paying dues, the people who you're paying the dues to should be able to assist you in, you know what I mean, if you're having any issues or whatever, right? And that's not really able to be done. So, people who got issues, usually they send an email or whatever, and then we deal with them like that. But if you want to send donations as quote-unquote dues, so you can feel comfortable with yourself paying dues or whatever, then it's culturaleducators@gmail.com for PayPal. Right? PayPal, culturaleducators@gmail.com. And you can email Amari L. Bay, AMAURY L. Bay, at hotmail.com. Amari L. Bay at hotmail.com. Email him and he'll give you, if you can't do PayPal, he'll give you what other way that you could send it. Right? So that's how we deal with it. And then, if you want to look at it on another level as well, you getting your Moorish literature is paying dues. Because the dues is supposed to support, quote unquote, the temple. Right? So, somebody that makes deodorant, you supporting them is paying your dues. If you have a nationality card and you say that you're, a member of nation, organization, association, whatever, that's your dues. Right? That's how we deal with dues. How anybody else deals with dues, I'm not going to talk for them or nothing like that. Right? There was no appellation on this one, but Mr. A. Let's say Mr. A. Bay, because he's saying, peace more. So Mr. A. Bay or A.L. or A.L. Bay or A. Bay L, whatever. It's a birthright. know what I mean? Once you study, you can defend your stuff. Then it is what it is. You don't need anybody for anything. Say you're part of a nation, then there's a nation somewhere. Where's the nation at? You know, that's up to what your nationality is. So Mr. A. LB. As of this moment, I personally don't own a Black's Law 4th edition yet. Most of my studying is coming from online and a few old dictionaries I house along with online classes at Temple 5 Canaanland Moors. 2 questions. Most of the info that I get on Lord are mostly on the British noble side feudal law. Even say one who acts better or above everyone. I'm not trying to be better than anyone. Just want to better myself and be myself the right way. Can Moors in America, Northwest Amexem, use Lord before their appellation? I know we are all one race, but isn't it unconstitutional for us over here not to use it? I know Europeans aren't supposed to use title of nobilities over here. I use it as part of my appellation. Well, it wouldn't be part of your appellation because, okay, remember, always remember, close enough, always remember that our mistake is thinking that I was just looking for ancient and modern Britons, so get that book, volume 1 and volume 2, Ancient and Modern Britons, David McRitchie. Right? You have to understand that Lord is just a title. It's a title. Right? In the context of how we're talking, Lord, whatever, right? Just title. And on the highest level, we know that we're the Lord Nobles. There's nobody else who's the Lord Nobles but the Moors. Everybody knows who the Lord Nobles are, right? After we fell, then everybody had the spoils, booty. Grabbed up Lord, grabbed up all these different titles and whatever like that, put them on themselves, claim that they're the authority, everybody bought it, and then now here we are realizing that, hey, those guys aren't really the guys that were, they're not them. They just been saying that they're them for right? So we know that we're the Lord Nobles. Don't worry about the feudal law we know what those are, but we also know that we're the founder of everything. So ain't no European have something before Asiatics. Like nothing. Right? And if you're using that, you're not using that my appellation is Lord, whatever. Because Lord can't be a name because it's a title. So you saying Lord, whoever you're talking to already knows that, you know, that's the title. But if you go to, get ID, you won't put Lord on it because that can't be your name and a title. Like it's strictly a title. It's like Grand Sheik. I put Grand Sheik on my nationality card. My nationality is Grand Sheik Kudroado L. Right? Because that's title. Right? Question 2. We are part and parcel of the Republic. Right? Not part and partial. Exactly. We are part because our ancient foremothers and forefathers were the ones that gave these Europeans jurisdiction under strict manners. 13 colonies, and then that's it. Right? Whatever happened after, we don't know. I wasn't there. But I know that based on them coming here and where they were set up at, them being all the way inland is a conspiracy. Because they're only supposed to be the 13 colonies and that's it. Right? And then they stay in their little jurisdiction right there. And then they do their quote unquote republic, whatever, right there. Because we're part and parcel, which is land, which is the supreme jurisdiction. Well, people want to just stick with part and then say partial, TIAL, to get you to still not have the land. Which means that they're agent, COINTELPRO agent, working for the other side to make sure you don't get your birthright. That Moorish Science Temple of America can't give you. Remember, I'm a Grand Sheik and all that stuff. I can't give it to you. I'm telling you, the Grand Sheik can't give you your birthright. You think because you go and you read that card before the Grand Sheik when you're ready to proclaim your nationality that they gave you that? Trust me, I'm a Grand Sheik. There's no way that Grand Sheik, Supreme Grand Sheik, Grand Governor, whoever, standing at the front of the temple and then you coming to them and them reading a card to you, then they give you the card, then you write your name on it, you put the date, then you go over to the book, then you put it in a book, and then, yeah, Moorish Science Temple give me my nationality? No. You're already a Moor when you came in the door. Now you're a member of that, you know what I mean? And membership has its privileges. But that's religious organization. Moorish Science Temple of America, Canaanland, this is a religious organization. It's not like a church or a mosque or a synagogue. Because we're in our land. So what we set up under what Noble Drew Ali left for the Moors to set up allows us to be part. So we can go to the library, get space. We can go to community center, get space. We can go to wherever it is around here that the quote-unquote city of whatever or province of whatever said that they got space, we can go get. Why? Because we're a religious organization, part. But don't think that because we're dealing with them that we're not exercising our birthright. Because that same place, Moorish Science Temple of America, those people are members of, the people who are Moors before they said they're Moorish Science Temple members. They were Moors. And then they came into the temple and became a member of the organization, the religious corporation. And now that they're a member, membership has its privileges. Well, what do we get? Why don't you be a member? And see what the privileges are. Keep in line with what's... Because you don't want to diss America under the guise of USA and U.S. and all those stuff. America is northwest of Maxim. That has nothing to do with USA and U.S. and United States of America Republic and all that. Northwest of Maxim is supreme jurisdiction for the northern. And in that are Moors that are from different, you know what I mean, tribes that exist in peace and harmony and whatever like that, and no issues.